What if the people you love most suddenly changed? Not in a small way, not in a way you could laugh off as a joke. I'm talking about something deep, unnatural, and terrifying, something that twists their very face into a smile so wide, so wrong. You know instantly that it's not them anymore. In the Trench family's latest video, they can't stop smiling. An ordinary night inside their home turns into a horrifying encounter with something they still can't explain. And the scariest part, once it starts, you can't stop it. It began quietly. The house was dim, the clock ticking just past midnight. The father was in the living room, scrolling through his phone, when he heard it. A soft, rhythmic tapping, like bare feet shuffling on the hallway floor. Thinking it was his son getting a midnight snack, he called out, "Hey buddy, you okay?" No answer, just the sound of footsteps getting closer. When he looked up, his heart nearly stopped. There, standing halfway in the shadow, was his son, but his face was wrong. His eyes were glowing white, completely void of pupils. His skin had a strange purplish hue around the eyes and cheeks. And that smile, it wasn't the sweet smile of a child. It was stretched too far, frozen, with a hint of drool dripping from the corner of his mouth. The father froze. "Hey, are you all right?" The boy didn't answer. He just tilted his head, keeping that same smile, unblinking, unmoving. Then, from behind him, another figure stepped into view. It was his wife. Her face was exactly the same, eyes glowing, the same unnatural purple shadows on her skin, and the same chilling smile. She stood shoulder to shoulder with their son, both of them staring straight at him like statues. The father's chest tightened. He backed toward the couch, his hands shaking. "This isn't funny. What's going on?" Still, no answer. Then, without warning, they both took one slow, synchronized step forward. That's when he noticed something else. The temperature in the room had dropped. He could see his breath. Every light in the house flickered as if the electricity itself was afraid. Out of nowhere, a sound began. At first, it was faint, a soft whispering in a language he couldn't recognize. The words overlapped, coming from both of them, even though their lips never moved. He tried to record it on his phone, but the screen kept glitching, distorting their faces even more. The whispering grew louder, surrounding him, filling the air like an invisible fog. The father shouted, "Stop! Tell me what's happening." But that's when the smiling widened. Suddenly, they began walking toward him, slow, mechanical steps at first, then faster. The father stumbled back, nearly tripping over the coffee table. He darted into the kitchen, grabbing the nearest thing he could find, a flashlight. Shining it at them didn't slow them down. The light reflected unnaturally in their eyes, almost making them glow brighter. He bolted toward the front door, fumbling with the lock. But before he could open it, they were already there. Somehow, they'd moved impossibly fast, now standing between him and the exit. That same smile, now inches from his face. The father backed up, cornered. His pulse roared in his ears. Then, they both stopped. The whispering went silent, and in a voice that wasn't theirs, low, distorted, and echoing, they said in unison, "You'll smile too." The lights went out. When they came back on, he was alone. No wife, no son, just an empty house and a faint, lingering giggle in the distance. To this day, he swears they weren't playing a prank. He swears their eyes really glowed. And worst of all, he swears he's starting to dream about that same smile every night. The Trench family's video might just be entertainment. Or maybe it's a warning. Because if you ever see someone staring at you, with a smile they can't stop, run.